Hello, my friends. I just have a word of encouragement for some of you. The Holy Spirit has put in my heart because some of you, many of you are waiting for your situation to be made perfect, waiting for all the things you needed ever to fulfill your purpose to be available right there. Maybe you're waiting to be in perfect shape, to marry the perfect person. Whatever you're waiting, let me tell you something, a secret that I have discovered from God. Whatever you need right now to take the next step in fulfilling your purpose, you have it right there with you right now. It's not going to come from anywhere. You don't need to wait any longer. What do you need to take the next step in your life? It is already there. You have it. You possess it. Don't let the enemy deceive you saying, until you have the whole resources, everybody that you ever needed, everything you ever needed, and then start to do what God called you to do. It will never happen. I want to reveal to a principle, a powerful principle. God will never require from you to do something which He has already not equipped you, anointed you to do it. That means you have what it takes right now to do what God called you to do, to take the next step. Sometimes we look for this elsewhere or someday, sometime, things are going to come together, then I will do what God called you to do. No. Holy Spirit wants to encourage you. It is now. Now is the time. You know, if you look at throughout the Bible, people who experienced miracles and breakthroughs. For example, remember the 5,000, the crowd of 5,000 that was with Jesus. And they were hungry for 3 days and Jesus wanted to feed them. And He asked the disciples, do you have any bread? They were looking at the big picture. They were looking at truckloads of food to feed this 5,000 people. But what they failed to recognize was they already have enough to take the first step. That first step is very crucial. They knew there was a boy who had 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That's the first step they need. But they were all calculating how much money will it require to feed 5,000 people. That's the big picture. Don't get confused. Don't get paralyzed by looking at the big picture. God always starts with the small. The small beginnings are very important than the big picture that you see. Like you know, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. The first step. So what I want to encourage you through this live video is you have what it takes to take the next step in fulfilling what God has called you. You have it. You have it. Believe it right there, right now with you. You know, Moses encountered this humongous problem of crossing the Red Sea. He brought the Israelites to go to the promised land, and here comes Red Sea. They couldn't go forward, they couldn't go backward. But all it took to divide the Red Sea was to obey the voice of God using the rod He had in His hand. The key to breakthrough was already in His hand. He didn't have to invent anything. He didn't have to go anywhere to find the breakthrough. It was already with Him. Your breakthrough, your key to breakthrough is right there with you right now. That's why I put the title of this video, Your Waiting is Over. You have what it takes. You know the widow in the Old Testament with Elijah and Elisha, they were at the point of dying actually because they thought their problem was so huge, their breakthrough was not possible. But what they didn't realize, the key to breakthrough was right there with them. Let me tell you one more time. God will never require something from you which He didn't already put it in you. I want you to understand this. God will never require. So whatever He is requiring, whatever you need to fulfill your purpose, your destiny, to take that first step, you have the capacity, you have the resources, you have the tools, you have it right there, right now. In Jesus Christ's holy name, I speak breakthrough over you. Every lies, every roadblocks, every setbacks fall off of you. Every negative thinking. The bottom line of what is stopping us from stepping into what God has, the bottom line is fear. Fear of people, fear of failure, fear of what other people think about you. Overcome that right now. You can overcome those fears right now. Some of you have been waiting for so long. I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to myself because this was a message to me from the Lord first. But I want to share with you. I don't want to keep this revelation just for myself because I know there are thousands of people out there, maybe millions of people out there waiting. They waited so many years without knowing the resources that they needed to take the next step. They already possessed it. They already had it. If this word encouraged you, would you please share this with your friends and like it, share it, and make it a blessing to the masses. God bless you, and I will see you next time on our live broadcast. Have a wonderful day.